Hello ladies and gentlemen, once again this is Nevin from Nev's Tech Bits, and today I want to talk a little bit about my experience getting things through eBay China, and what I've learned, what I've experienced, and how it went ultimately. I believe this is video number 3, let's say 3 of 3 in this ongoing archive of my experiences. So if you're just getting into this now, basically what I was doing is I was getting things for unbelievably cheap prices from eBay from China with free shipping, unbelievably good prices. So it takes about a month for this stuff to get to you, and I've been doing this for quite a while. I think about 6 months now, and it's about time to just end it and say what has worked and what hasn't. And I gotta say, for the most part, everyone that I've dealt with through eBay, from China through eBay, has been very nice. If you have an issue, just let them know. I've had so many experiences where they said that if you have an issue, let us know. We will send you something back. We'll send you another one. The M26 watches was one, for example. I actually got a good working one. I did a video about the one that didn't work, that just kept touching something for some reason. It was like a ghost was there touching something. I got another one in, and there's other situations where I've gotten more. USB drives are something that I've had to fight with. They say they work, and when I get them, I test them and they have errors, and they say, no, we've already tested these, give us a picture, give us more information. And honestly, I paid so little, it wasn't even worth my time. In those situations, I have a feeling like they just put a picture on it, made sure it was still there, and then they thought it was good. So, very positive experience. Very positive, for the most part. Now, to talk about the not so positive ones, there's probably only about 1 or 2% that weren't really good. Now, one of the biggest downfalls about getting this stuff, again, like I've said, is how long it takes to get to you. Free shipping, but geez, again, you pay a fraction of the price, so you got to keep that in mind. It takes about a month to get to you, and you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You see where this is going? So if you don't complain quick enough, if you don't get something in, if you don't complain quick enough, you lose the ability to complain. And you can see where that kind of screws us up. One thing that I've run into, the worst thing that I've run into, and I think eBay's partially to blame for this, if eBay gets complaints about a seller, if eBay gets complaints about a thing, they will remove it from eBay, from the list. Now, what's kind of infuriating for me is I'm going down the list to see what I got, and they're like, oh, I know I bought this smartwatch, and it's just not showing up. I know I got this remote control, and it's not showing up. So, I search through all your purchases on eBay, not there. Go to PayPal and search through all your purchases, and at this point, since I got so many things, it's just a whole bunch of Chinese characters that I don't understand, so I gotta go one at a time until it shows me exactly which one I got this item from, because it lists them by who you paid, not what you bought. Anyways, so when I found what I had bought, I clicked on the link in PayPal, and it took me to a page. It actually took me to a page, and these people are still there, still selling things. It just kind of frustrates me a little, because eBay knew there was something wrong going on here, so they took it down. I still hadn't got my thing, but there was no complaints I could file through eBay, and even if I did, it was probably too late. So I had to file it through PayPal. There's two things. I got a smartwatch for $22. GT88 still hasn't arrived, and I had to file something through PayPal in order to get some money back for that, $20. Hopefully it's not a lost cause, but I have a feeling their PayPal account is already frozen. Anyways, the other problem that I got is for $4 I got 2 of these remotes. On ROMs, okay, USB. On ROMs I could get the directional pads to work. On nothing can I get the control pads to work. I opened this thing up just to make sure the wires were going everywhere they should, and yeah, they are going to all the buttons. All the buttons are legitimately there. They have wires soldered into them, but I can't get the damn thing working. So I'm going to contact the seller. This is another thing that fell off the list. I'm going to contact the seller. The seller is still selling this, although these have been removed from my list. So I don't know what's going on there, but you got to keep an eye on this stuff if you're going to get things through eBay China. But then again, it's probably the exact same way if you get things through anywhere else on eBay. So, for the most part, I got some great deals. I found some things I didn't even know existed when I did this. The shipping is just takes so long. But I found out how these guys are affording this free shipping. They're affording this free shipping because the government subsidizes the shipping. The government subsidizes the shipping because the more exports they get, the better. And China is booming right now. Maybe not as much as it had been in like the last 10 years, but the last, I think, 20, 30 years for China has been very beneficial compared to the previous, I don't know, 50 or something like that. There was a lot of harshness in China, and these days they're definitely experiencing a boom compared to, like, let's say the turn of the century or the 40s. And I wish them luck. I wish them luck. And ultimately, everything's manufactured in China anyway, so why not just get your stuff there to begin with? It's time versus money. You got the time, you can get the stuff off Amazon. If you got the time, you can get the stuff off eBay. If you get the money, you get it off Amazon. For example, a lot of my, I don't have it on right now, but I got a smartwatch. Smartwatch bands, about 20 bucks if you get it on Amazon, or about 50 if you go to the store. If you get it from eBay China, you don't mind waiting a month, you get it for 10. You see how this can be beneficial. Anyways, I'm definitely going to be getting more. But I definitely have to go through the list to make sure there's nothing else that I bought that I just totally forgot about. So, this brings to an end my experiences buying from China through eBay. And I definitely recommend it. Just watch yourself. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Catch you later.